Oh yeah, what mod will make your car better? Yeah. Guys, my name is Gyon, if you don't know. Today we're gonna be talking about mods that will instantly make your car better. No chit chat, let's get to it, yo.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come around?
Right shit, keep that in the track, yeah. Right shit, keep me in the bed, yeah. Rich, yeah, get on with the game.
Guys, this is gonna be a video that's opinion-based, personally experience-based. So before you go in the comments and be warriors, oh wait, I don't care. First mod we're gonna talk about is gonna be something very, very obvious. And I know there's a lot of people out there trying to be different, trying to make tutorials that are different and stuff, but suspension is like the best thing you can do to your car. And it's the first thing that you should do to your car. Grab some coilovers. Anything is better than the stock springs that you have in your car. Believe that. And especially if you drive something like a Falcon or a Commodore where they're like boats, or a Crown or something like that, coilovers, like you really don't know you want them until you've done them. And I figured that out. So coilovers, and I'm gonna show you. These are my coilovers right here. They're a bit dusty. I need to look after them a bit more. You can see, got some shock works. You can have it stiff or you can have it soft. You can change the ride height, all with the one setup. It's a no-brainer. Coilovers, let's go. Shop GWK, by the way. We can sort you out with some shock works, you know, some MCAs, whatever you need. The next mod is gonna be something that I think is really important. The only reason why I say this, because I kind of figured that out firsthand. I was driving my car down some mountains one time and like, just on the standard brakes, I'm like, yeah, it should be sweet. Probably been driving for like 30, 40 minutes, coming back home, going down the mountain, and I was like, what is that noise? It's like a helicopter sound. 2 seconds later, I realized that it's my brakes and I can't slow down. I'm just lucky there was no one on the road because I just had to like go down the hill, like, you know what I mean? And my coilover saved me for those handling, you know, just so you know. So I'm gonna tell you to do your brakes. The rears is alright to leave standard, at least do the fronts and upgrade. And for my car in particular, I got some GB T2 brakes. The standard caliper, only the discs and pads that have been upgraded. And that's much better than standard. You need something that's gonna be able to withstand the heat and work better when the heat progresses. So I'm gonna show you my brakes and then we can get on with it. Those discs, slotted, standard calipers, just upgraded pads and upgraded discs. This is more than enough. I'm not gonna touch this exhaust tip because it's hot. And that brings you to my next educated opinion. It's not gonna be full exhaust, it's not gonna be cat back. It's gonna be a muffler delete. Something simple. It could cost you $100, take it to an exhaust shop, get a muffler delete. I know, when you get your car, it's got the standard exhaust on it. It sounds like nothing. And I know you want it to sound like a fart box. I'm just kidding. Muffler delete was something I wish I did when I had my car. Like if I didn't go straight to high horsepower and needed a full exhaust, I would have gone for a muffler delete. Because you don't need to tune it, it's easy to do, it's cheap, and you get a nice sound to it. You wanna go do your mountain runs, and you wanna hear what your car is doing as you're going up the hills. Even if you wanna do a little pull, you wanna hear some crackles or something like that, muffler delete. This is something that some people may disagree with, but I used to disagree with this until I got my own car and started experimenting with things. And that would be something to get your fitment right on your standard wheels. And that's gonna be called spacers. One thing I'm gonna be clear of, we don't want no slip-on spacers, we don't do that here. We want bolt-on, we want billet steel, all that. Make sure that you're gonna be doing the right bore size, the right stud pattern, specific for your car, because they're all different, they're not the same. So whoever you go with, Just Jab, sponsor me. So whoever you go with, just make sure you ask them, do they make it for your car specifically? And do they make the bolt-on ones? Because at the end of the day, safety first, you want to get the right things for your car. So spacers, get that fitment right, looking tight, and it's actually really easy. You can do it yourself. You just need to get some tools, take your wheels off, put the spacers on. It's literally bim bam boom. You got that. All right guys, we're back again. We're gonna talk about something for your windows. It's called Tint, if you didn't know. Tint. I think personally, I mean, it's kind of a design preference or a build preference depending on your style of car, but modern cars, in my opinion, depending on what you want with the car, I would go tint on your windows. Having that black luxury looking glass, kind of like a Rolls Royce in a way, you know, a little bit of a luxe pack, in my opinion. Get yourself some tint, it's easy to do, lots of places around, it's not very expensive, and it's also gonna keep the inside of your car cooler because it's darker. That's like another bonus thing. So it's gonna be good for your looks and it's gonna be practical. And we like those. I wouldn't recommend tinting the front, as it looks cool, but until you've been in, like, for example, Charles' car, and you go in his car and try to look out outside the window at night and you can't see through the front, then what are you gonna do? But yeah, tint, we like those. We're in the car, relaxing, not doing nothing crazy. But here's another mod that's gonna make your car better. I don't know if you guys noticed, if you drive in the rain, slippery conditions, who knows what it is. Even if you just wanna turn some corners quick, get that traction, you know? Or maybe you wanna lose traction, who knows? My point is, let's get some decent tires, at least on the fronts. If you're a rear-wheel drive, at least on the fronts, because at the end of the day, the front is what's controlling your car. You're using it to steer. Me personally, I don't really, you know, the backs don't really, no comment. The backs don't really matter. Decent tires on the fronts. If you're all-wheel drive, get them all around. You may as well, you're all-wheel drive. And it's funny that we're talking about this because I actually got some really decent tires on my fronts. Well, they're actually on my rears, but for some reason, somehow somebody gave me two right-hand tires. So one side tread's going the opposite way, and it's causing my car to spin out a bit when I'm trying to, you know, take off and shit. So really be aware of what tires you have on. Make sure when you buy tires, you look at them before you go and use them, because you might get yourself in a position like me where you've got two tires that are wrong, spent money on, and then you're like, what do I do? So good tires, make sure you check them, make sure they're the right ones, make sure they're going the right direction if they're directional. But yeah, good tires, it's a good one. This is gonna be my last little tip that's gonna improve your car. It's not really gonna improve your car directly, but it's gonna make you enjoy having your car going out to car meets. This is gonna be having a cleaning bucket ready in your car. The reason why I say that is because when you're at a car meet, you drive, you park under a tree, you get some bird shit, maybe your glass is dirty. You whip up some spray for the glass. Your interior is dirty, you spilled some tomato sauce from that 7-Eleven sausage roll on your seat. Boom, interior cleaner. Hey, you're feeling snazzy, you wanna put some tire shine on your tires. Boom, tire shine. Get yourself a little box of goodies. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just go to Autobahn or something. Go to one of your mates that has a cleaning business or something. Grab yourself a bucket, chuck it in the back of your car. Because one day, you're gonna be like in public, you're not gonna be at home, and you're gonna go to like a local car wash where they can't let you use a rag or you can't scrub the car, but you'll have your little trusty bucket and you can get it done easy, quick, bam. And that will make your car nice and clean and you'll be a happy little boy or girl. All right, this is gonna be one last thing, and this is gonna be the best mod of them all. And that's gonna be getting your products from gwkracing.com.au. You get a sticker, you're gonna get horsepower, you're gonna get lux, you're gonna get everything you want your car to be. No jokes aside, shop GWK Racing. We've got parts for basically any car. If we don't have it on our website, shoot us a DM, shoot us an email. The sales email will be in the description, the website will be in the description, Instagram will be in the description. It's a little self-sponsor. I hope you guys got a little insight of what I think you should do to your car. Cheap, and that would instantly make it better. Let's go.